Mm-hmm.
So, as previously mentioned, I try to keep the same order of events that I did in Terra's playthrough, so we're going to Sleeping Beauty World first.
It's like poetry. The end rhymes with the beginning.
I love this nondescript wasteland.
What's that?
I mean, at least it's more interesting than the Keyblade Graveyard.
I think I'd better go take a look inside.
What was up with her accent there?
I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure. Let me look again.
I mean, that sounded like a Scooby-Doo delivery there.
Yeah, she kind of mush-mouthed her way through that line.
I saw light leaving the place. Oh god, I have a job to do, don't I?
They also just like fly to these places at random too.
We don't have to deal with a maze this time, do we?
Oh
No,
man, you are
no.
so over-leveled. Holy shit.
Freeze!
Fucking Thundaga, Blizzaka, Kuraka.
Yeah, like I said, I kinda just was like, you know what? Nah, let's take care of things before.
Do you have to actually walk around, or can you walk against a wall?
I have to test that, but I think I have to actually walk around, but I didn't have that at this point. I unlocked that after this recording session. This was just me going through that area in the Cinderella where I fought the boss and just entering and exit that section until I had leveled up.
That is aggressive amounts of
There's no
commitment.
way Terra would hurt
You
somebody
don't
like
have to understand. I've said before,
You
I've got
don't
this guy a
believe me.
brain.
That's unfortunate, for he agreed so easily.
He did?
Fen, don't be fooled!
Aqua!
Terra would never do that. You know that as well as I do.
Ooh, Aqua.
Oh.
Ah, the truth.
I know,
is
Aqua, you're a
most
good
cruel,
bean, but
even
oh.
amongst the closest of friends. After all, one never knows the secrets of another's heart. I'm sure you'll agree.
It's
Ventus.
true. You can't read other
Aqua.
people's minds.
Mm-hmm.
I know, I've tried.
The master sent me.
Huh?
Then, let's go home.
But Terra...
Terra's not ready to leave yet.
Different
Oh.
recordings on her lines.
Again, Willa Howard isn't a bad
Sorry,
actress.
Aqua.
It's just, this is, I think, her, like, first real
can't
voice
believe
acting role, so...
What?
It's just...
Mm-hmm.
I have
have
to
to
wonder
find him
how her
before it's too
lines
late.
were arranged and
Then
how
I
many
see you too
sittings
wield a
she had to.
keyblade.
How do you
That
know
too.
about the Keyblade?
A source of power.
Like,
a
the
key
direction
that
isn't
opens the hearts
great.
of men, of entire worlds, and
The voice
allows
acting
one
industry
to
is a
attain
nightmare, it's
anything
true.
And everything. Such
Yep.
power I
I'm
find
forever
most
reminded of,
fascinating.
oh fuck, was it Oblivion, where all of their lines were arranged in alphabetical order?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Same thing happened with
Now,
the
my
translation
dear,
of Final
would you
Fantasy
like
VII.
to assist me as well?
Never!
Also,
I
like,
see.
they're so paranoid about
Xehanort
leaks that,
was
like, I
right.
remember one dude didn't
You
even know what
are
character he was
most
playing until
stubborn
after the game came out.
Master
Oh yeah, like, I
Xehanort,
think
how
Laura
do you-
Bailey mentioned how she didn't realize she was voicing a black character until the game actually released, and like, she was like, oh
Fortunately,
my
I
god,
have a
wait,
perfect
what?
place.
I think it was like one of the Uncharted's.
Yeah, it sounds right. Speaking of which, support the voice actor strike.
Yes.
Yep.
Who are you?
Hey, it's Patches.
My name is Aqua.
Who's this fucking
It
loser?
looks like I was caught in a trap.
It's Patches.
Why are you here?
To prevent me from breaking
Please,
your
this is
evil
clearly
curse,
Pate.
I was to meet the most beautiful girl at a cottage in the glen, but now my
Pretty
true
sure
love
this is the
lies
same
in an
act,
eternal
voice actor
slumber.
they have
I
for
was
Zack.
about to
Only I
get
can
my
break the
dick
spell.
so fucking wet,
You
and now
must
here I
know
am.
her.
Is what you said true?
Yes, Maleficent told me.
You must really
We were
love
here
her.
the
She
whole
says this.
time.
Philip, it's you.
Yeah.
And they were just going to let him rot in jail because
Now
Prince Philip just did not mention that he's Prince Philip.
I like Prince Philip. Like Aqua was saying, you must really love her. To Prince Philip, who just said, I was gonna go meet a hot lady at a cottage in the fucking woods, and now I'm here.
Now come along. We must.
Look, we clearly know that Eric has kept them sheltered. Like, Aqua may have an eternal life that her friends don't have, but, like, there's only so much she can do.
Pretty much, yeah.
I know that this is far, far beyond what is reasonable to ask of the carnival, but one of these times, will you put the epic SAX in one of these videos?
You're gonna need to explain. You're gonna need to. I don't know what that is.
I'll get you a link that you can throw down into the description of the video at some point.
God, they just go down so easy now.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh no, a crow in Disney.
Fine, we're not in Dumbo. Yeah, the maze is down.
Wait, when does this man get a sword and board?
I think the fairies gave him one.
I'd have thought he took the axe. You know, the axe for beheading.
Probably killed them all. Oh man, I always hate that effect.
It's not great, but it's unfortunately a series staple.
It's very easy to do mathematically.
Hell yeah,
Much
man.
like your mom.
Fucked up. You can't just make these kind of jokes. They're too brutal.
I can't believe you would project like that.
Look, my mom is a grown woman and she's allowed to do what she wants.
Under capitalism? Really?
Okay, you're right, you're right.
These comebacks have been very powerful.
I can't believe that we've destroyed our friendship like this. I can't believe the darkness has driven a wedge between us.
The darkness of
It's
my
good.
mom sleeping around.
I refuse to make a picture of that.
Good, don't.
The darkness was doing stuff. Hello, I'm stuff.
Okay, that one I can work with, but now I have to figure out how to make that Kingdom Hearts characters with what I've got so far. Oh no, it's Terra and Xehanort.
Also, oh boy, I love this part of Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
Hey now, it's fine. I am so far more powerful than these things that it doesn't matter.
I'm not under him. Are they real?
They are. All these,
I appreciate that they just spawn in and sit there.
Well, they're technically supposed to be like throwing rocks, but like, and those arrows and rocks are coming from the people in the ramparts. So it's just
The arrow and rock throw is linked to the guys attacking down in the pit.
yeah. Well,
That's what I. Oh.
Mallac not great, but go
Nope.
on.
She has one good shoe.
I was just saying, like, the enemies when they spawned in on the ground floor just sat there as you beat the shit out of them.
to be fair, I'm just faster than their logic was allowed to catch up with the spawn.
Also, I just want to mention, I fucking hate Prince Philip's portrait.
It's not great. Like,
He looks like he's from one of those weird late 80s, early 90s Do we still make toys cartoons? Like, he'd be right at home in
He-Man?
Galaxy High School or something.
Yeah.
He looks like a man who is about to bone down with a hot lady in the middle of the woods.
I mean, he is 30 or something, and she's 16 at best. Am I the only one who's actually ever seen Galaxy High School?
I think so.
I
I
have
haven't.
Yeah, I haven't.
I would have to send you on chain of associations to get you even close to what that nonsense was.
Also,
I like that Philip ate that rock.
Yeah. I will give credit. At least in this game, your companions regen health so much faster than they do in other games.
Yeah, I look forward to the sounds of dead Goofy and Donald.
Yeah.
When that happens, will you say, "Ah, man, he took a wicked header"?
No,
I'm
I
gonna-
would never say he took a wicked header.
I'm gonna be saying, God damn it, Donald, why didn't you heal me?
Will we eventually look up the flowchart and make that joke as an homage?
No. I'm glad that you got the switch on the shot lock.
Yeah, that was pretty great.
The most useful mobility ability. As we all know, Glide is bullshit and exists solely to get fucking collectibles.
Yeah. Probably not gonna honestly use much of the D-Links in this playthrough just because of, like, one, we've kind of seen the selection of them, and two,
Our base kit's just good.
yeah, our
Yes.
base is just in.
God, level 21, you are so fucking jacked.
Yeah. I kind of was like, okay, I'm not gonna get caught off, maybe be possibly underleveled by the final boss again, like I probably was in Vin's playthrough, so it's like,
Ven's playthrough is also just a really awful sequence of QTEs.
yes.
Yes.
Paras, though, you were definitely under level 4.
Mm-hmm.
I was higher than I was for Vin.
I just hate it. Oh, balloon letter!
Ooh.
Take that!
Is
So
it
let's
like...
Philip's D-Link.
Does he even have one?
Hasn't
What?
there been a D-Link for everybody who's had a health bar and fought alongside you?
Oh no, Prince Philip? No, he doesn't have a D-Link.
Rip.
It'd be funny if Aqua somehow got a D-Link with Maleficent.
Now time for an okay boss fight.
A forest of thorns!
I feel like Maleficent's a pretty good character since, as far as Disney's concerned, she does call on the power of Hells.
Yeah.
Oh, the Bower of Doom. Okay.
Hold on.
Do I have to hold on loosely, or are we heading to London? Do I need to hold tight?
Maleficent!
You
What
can hold
did
on
Master
loosely.
Xehanort
It won't
tell
take
you?
long.
Such a pity, child, that you don't
When
have
did you learn
Terra's
her
gift
name?
for obedience. Nor can you see how easy it was for him.
Terra would never do anything to help you.
Quite the contrary. He fully embraced
Aqua.
the darkness
Aqua.
within himself.
Stop lying!
The
See
darkness.
for yourself all the powers of hell!
Oh, the powers of hell. In this economy.
I mean, they must be putting tariffs on eggplant imports.
Mm-hmm.
That joke is such a stretch.
So yeah, Prince Philip is basically useless, as all companions are in these games.
Just pretend he's drawing aggro.
I can't even say that with the way that the dragon attack patterns are. Like, there isn't really aggro to be said.
Take
But what is always helpful, our trusty friend and companion, Shotlock.
Hell yeah.
Shot lock. The word cromulent comes to mind.
I'd argue it's better than cromulent. It's pretty good actually, because it makes you invincible.
Yeah, and cromulent is just serviceable.
Yeah. It's
Shot
fine.
lock is
Average.
almost mandatory.
Kinda is to avoid some shit.
I missed this because I thought I could just go and... You're supposed to just let the prince throw you up in the air to... I missed this because it's like, I can still lock on, so I figured, oh, could I just... And then I tried... Yeah, I also didn't do that. Notice it the first time because like, oh, I could just shot lock back to hit her. But that's like, oh, okay, it's not gonna work like that.
Then the camera gets funky.
Yeah.
Here!
Anti-synergy, if you will.
Yeah.
Glad Prince Philip is really good at hucking. You know, maybe beating the shit out of the dragon while you're flying over a crevasse mid-air is a bad idea.
Maybe.
It's fine, she's got the Keyblade glider if she really needs it.
No!
No! Oh, they keep missing.
Wow, he really sucks at this.
Evil die and good endure.
Literally had to use magic to make him better with the sword.
It is a
Yeah.
political assassination. Which makes me wonder about the good fairies, as it were. Why did you wait this long to do something about Maleficent?
It's the power of true love that defeated you.
I will not be defeated by something
Uh,
as insignificant
True
as
love between the trio?
You don't even know.
No,
the
it's
first thing
the
about
true
it.
love between the dude and lady who's about to bone
You're
down
too
with in the middle of the
cloudy
woods
by
in a
darkness
cottage.
to see that there's
Yeah.
something
Yeah,
greater.
he never meets her, does he? Like the
No.
first time the prince meets, this is Snow White, right?
Oh, this is Sleeping Beauty, so Aurora.
Okay. Yeah, he meets Sleeping Beauty once.
Yeah.
Like, he's just told, hey, there's this girl who is sleeping, and she's in a castle,
all
and
you
there's a
want,
dragon and
but
all
you'll
kind of
never defeat a
traps.
heart filled with light.
Okay, I could marry that.
But remember one
Once
thing,
again, I'll
as
never get
long as
over
there
that.
is
In this, he
light,
specifically
there
said he
will
was gonna
be
meet a hot lady in a
darkness,
cottage in
and
the woods.
time, many more will be drawn to it. Then they will all
There
want
will
to
be dark,
be.
huh?
the Sleeping Beauty thing is like purely like unrelated. It feels like.
Tara,
You know,
Fair.
from
you
a
better
plot
stay strong for
standpoint,
me.
Aqua should have the duplex color scheme. She's learning all about this, how light and dark are intrinsically connected.
Mm-hmm.
What we learned during Ventus's story, that he needs the helmet even after he's okay.
Yeah.
Also, a lot of Aqua's is being torn between wanting to believe in her friends and the awful shit Terra's doing too.
Yeah, about that. Snow White world is kind of just there. It's weird, like Aqua's just like a passing through Keyblade wielder more than usual.
Snow White was never taught stranger danger.
It was a bad apple.
Just like Toho?
No, like a Red Delicious or a Macintosh.
Ah.
Remy
Hey,
would never
hey,
allow
hey.
this to happen.
Hey,
What has happened
Macintosh is. Oh my god, it's got Snow White written on the side.
God, I didn't notice that.
That's incredible.
Dwarven craftsmanship.
You know that one of them had a, what is the term for working with tin?
She sang us pretty songs and made us smile. At bedtime, she
There's a
Tinsmith?
funny,
story.
yeah, there's a funny English word borrowed from, not Gaelic, but the other language that was in England beforehand. That it's a funny word for tinsmithing.
From what you've said,
I don't know,
she
I
must
see
have been very
tinsmith,
well.
whitesmith, tinner,
But how did
tinker,
this happen to
tin
her?
man.
A wicked
Tinkering.
queen was horribly jealous of our dear Snow White's beauty, so she used her evil magic to change into an old hag that she gave Snow White.
But also, as I was gonna say before, Macintoshes, while not great, are not nearly as bad as the Red Delicious. Thank you.
Mhm.
Red Delicious is complete propaganda. Buy our stuff.
Would wake her.
Now, Gala apples,
Isn't
that's
there
where it's
somewhere
at.
we can help her?
Yeah.
Well, not unless somebody craves
Not
the
in
best.
current time,
I'll
current
raise the
place.
castle.
Those are
All you
imports.
fools can stay
Yeah! Yeah!
I crave the basil.
to that witch's lair. You'll never make it. The castle's supposed to be guarded by magic and crawling with monsters.
No, it's fine. Let's give the dwarves guns.
Mm-hmm.
Will?
I mean, they're
I
drunk,
will.
they mine. If we
Leave
gave
it to
them
me.
guns,
Well,
I think
all
that
right,
half
my
of them
dear.
would die,
We'd be much
and the
obliged.
other ones would start
Oh.
rocking and stoning.
I do agree, but I want to take a second to appreciate that the backside of the coffin is just a texture mirrored, so Snow White is backwards.
Yes.
I missed that.
I saw it briefly. Yo, Carnival, I want a good look at the fucking Snow White coffin.
I'm sorry, I didn't notice, so I would. You don't. Unfortunately, won't be able to get some. I might
Yeah,
can go back some screenshots later.
I noticed it on like the quick pan behind the coffin. It's like, oh, it's just backwards.
I don't think that you'll get as high a definition model as what was in the cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
You might because of the nature of this version.
Potentially, but in the panning shot that quickly crossed before heading into the dark woods, it looked like the bit where you're supposed to see Snow White sleeping there. It was just a blue. It was just a blue gradient.
Oh yeah, that's how that is the model. They didn't bother putting like Snow White sleeping there.
that would be more polys, and we only have so much on the PSP.
So flatten it as a texture and then put it at an angle that you think the player will only see it from.
Yeah. Called being efficient.
I mean, yeah, but again, that would have taken time, that would take money, that would take effort. You can only have one of the three of those. And if the reality of current time, current day has told me anything, all video games are made by crunch.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Which is a failure of management.
Mm-hmm.
Invisible.
Is something wrong?
This castle. It's different.
God, his hat looks like
I can't
shit.
find the princess or hear her beautiful voice. Was it all a dream?
Wait.
Her beautiful voice.
Yeah, what is this voice?
Oh, yes.
Oh no.
We met once. It was a song that drew us together. Has something happened to the princess?
Yes. I'm afraid so.
Ah, she's fine.
The wicked queen tricked her into eating a poisoned apple.
Aqua,
I must go
no!
to
Delivering bad news
Where
and
is
plants
she?
darkness in people's hearts.
In the woods, guarded by 7 kind dwarfs.
I will find her. Perhaps there's a way.
Yeah,
I
she
can
got
help.
that sleepy bitch disease. It sounds like a bad impression, his voice.
I imagine that a lot of these are just single takes.
Yeah. I would have. Which is
I mean,
weird.
a lot of
given-
it's also just voice actors covering a lot of different characters.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're probably barely paid for their time as it is. So as much fun as Haley Joel Osment had as Vanitas, was everybody getting paid as well as Haley Joel Osment?
No.
No.
Aqua coming out of her well to shame other Keyblade users.
Also, like, it doesn't help that, like, a lot of the voice work in this is done by very big name voice actors who just do a shit ton of stuff at this time.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so
Yes.
it's like Project 1 out of 40.
It's like, again, Jennifer Hale, I'm pretty sure, is voicing every Disney princess in this game.
I hope she got paid well for it. Even if I don't appreciate all the work she puts in, I hope she got paid fairly.
Ah,
I know, I can dream.
Yeah,
support the
like,
voice actor strike.
yeah, support the voice actor strike. But yeah, like, it's the same thing, but like, I'm telling you, Snow White's world is so thin that I just, yeah.
See, when we were here as Ventus, I don't remember, like, Ventus and Terra's trek through Snow White world blurred together. The only reason I know that Ventus's was slightly different was because you got to dick around with the dwarves playing a annoying game of tag.
Yeah, no. Like, Vin never sees the castle, and...
Also, if you want a quick, fun time frame thing, Jennifer Hale would have been recording this around the same time she was recording Mass Effect 2.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, because, like, this was...
Who didn't she voice in Mass Effect 2?
True, but she voiced Shepard specifically.
Mm-hmm.
And did good work. With honestly a subpar script, in my opinion, but you know.
Yeah.
They didn't pay the writers either. I mean, do you remember how many writers they had from Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect 2, and then it's all down to one lady by the time Mass Effect 3 was a thing?
Yeah, that stands.
They put more money towards marketing. Were you trying to block the thing if it fell on you?
No, I wasn't. To do the cartwheel versus the block is like direction input, so I wasn't.
Oh, so if you block and have a direction input, you cartwheel.
Yes.
Okay, so you're trying to cartwheel, but you accidentally did it from neutral.
Yeah.
Fire! Fire!
Are you lost?
Thunder!
Not lost, it's more of just, this is me trying to get more, because the way abilities work is that they come from putting items when you use commands. I've just been extremely going through trying to get commands to level up.
Makes sense.
Because yeah, at this point I was had a guide open of just, okay, how do I get Leaf Bracer, which is basically let me use cure abilities and don't get interrupted if I get hit. Like the several the last hit point skills as well.
This is a dungeon, right?
Yes. Well, sewer's more like.
It probably serves as both a sewer and a dungeon, but... Is this the bad guy castle or the good guy castle?
I do think...
Good guy castle. It's Snow White.
Snow White's just... just don't have a lot of material to work with.
Thunder!
Yeah, I'm just wondering who the political prisoners were, because we've seen several skeletons just dotting little corners as details.
These carnival just use fire.
Fire.
Thank you.
Fire! Thunder!
Who were the enemies that the good queen and king silenced?
A lot of them, apparently.
That was me like, wait, right, I don't have glide.
They were actually tyrants, come to find out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, weren't most monarchists?
Yes. You're correct.
No gods, no kings.
No gods, no masters, thank you.
I chose Rapture.
Yeah, it's a shame that fucking old anarchist line getting co-opted.
Yeah, but look, anarchists getting co-opted by worse people is a time as old as history.
Something's not right.
At the end of the day, it's still you.
Can't say that about Terra, though.
No.
What?
Yeah, she really is just along for the ride, huh?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
weird.
pretty much.
Like, yeah, the Snow White world in general just kind of feels like they wrote Terra's part, and then they realized, oh, we gotta do the other two.
I'm glad we're reusing this fight apropos of nothing.
Like, I don't mind too much. I think this is one of the more interesting boss fights in this game. Even if what I have done is I've basically trivialized it.
It's always such a weird fight, though.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Yeah, I messed up the input, but it didn't matter, because you see how that health bar is going down?
God, that block is so good.
Yeah, no.
It is.
Like, the only thing it doesn't work on is attacks that are already unblockable, so...
Also, it seems like she has less max health than the other characters.
Yeah, I think she does, but, like, again, it's...
Doesn't matter because she's so mobile and so good.
Yeah.
Adieu, O victorious one.
He really rushed that line.
Even the mirror is like, okay, yeah, bye, thanks.
I'm out, losers. I'm going on vacation.
Like, I forget, in, like, the original movie, the dwarves beat the queen to death, right?
I don't remember, actually.
Because, like, we didn't deal with the queen at all.
See if we get a shot of the back. Oh, excuse me, it's Snow Wit. Seems to be missing the E at the end.
Princess!
Romance.
Is it romance?
Maybe.
It's just like a miracle.
Is it sweet?
A miracle. A grievous miracle.
He just smooched a comatose woman he met for the first time.
Ventus, why won't you?
Oh no, wait. He met her before because she was singing, right?
You're awake! Ventus! Oh, it's a miracle! Terra! Master Ericus! Ventus is awake!
Now break the window.
I'm guessing this is after he had the darkness ripped out of his heart.
Yeah, because he didn't come to live with him until that happened.
Look, all I'm saying is why have the prince when she could have her dwarven polycule?
Exactly.
Buddy, you're gonna carry her the whole way?
Maybe Vent left because it was his time.
What, to die?
Zoom.
Her, like, giant flying ballista.
Where's he going?
It'd be really cool if it shot her forward so that she could attack people with her sword.
No, her special power in the racing game is that she just fires an arrow at the other racers.
Oh, okay.
So, in an unusual thing, she doesn't go to the Badlands / Keyblade Graveyard. She just goes straight to Radiant Garden, and that's where we're going next time.
What a video game.